Hello guys and welcome back to Fuego News Central. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a great day so far, because in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top times when Joe Rogan yelled on podcast. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming uploads. Without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Andrew Hill. On his Joe Rogan Experience podcast, UFC color commentator and lifelong martial artist Joe Rogan recently interviewed Dr. Andrew Hill. Dr. Hill, who holds a PhD in cognitive neuroscience from UCLA, is a proponent of the use of performance-enhancing drugs. Dr. Hill is also a black belt in Aikido, and the two got into a heated debate about the art's merits. Joe Rogan said, "I don't understand that much about Aikido, so I'm sure you know more than me. To me it looks cool, flipping people around and stuff. To me it looks like you have to cooperate. It doesn't look like it would work." To which Andrew responded by saying, "Most of Aikido is learning to recognize force coming at you and not getting in the way of it." Later on, Joe said, "Yeah, but you take an NCAA Div 1 wrestler, good luck." To which Andrew Hill replied by saying, "Put one of those guys against O-sensei at the pinnacle of Aikido, I'd love to see that. Against me? Kick my ass." Joe lost his temper by saying, "You bring your best guy, I don't give an F." Basically, Hill was adamant that he had seen video footage of master Aikido practitioners subduing opponents without even touching them in the 1970s. Rogan was skeptical of his claims, claiming that Aikido has limited application in the real-world combat situations. Footage of a Turkish wrestler submitting an Aikido practitioner was shown on the show. This video appeared to back up Rogan's claim. Jamie Kilstein. When Jamie Kilstein, a fellow comedian and BJJ enthusiast, made a second appearance on the show in 2012, Joe had no problem having a fruitful back and forth with him as a fellow comedian and BJJ enthusiast. For the first 90 minutes, this was largely the case, with the two discussing a variety of JRE topics as well as Kilstein's work. The podcast, on the other hand, was released during a contentious debate about former Tosh. The host of Zero on the radio, Daniel Tosh, makes a rape joke at a heckler who criticizes his act. Things quickly devolve when this is mentioned in the episode. Joe and Jamie continue to debate Tosh's remark and the broader implications of rape culture, but they can't seem to agree on anything in an episode that devolves into pure awkwardness, with Rogan at his most irritated on the podcast. Kilstein left the aggressive podcast Citizen Radio in 2017 amid allegations that he had been predatory and emotionally abusive towards some of his female co-workers, making the situation even stranger. Steven Crowder. According to fans, Rogan's feud with conservative commentator and comedian Steven Crowder on JRE episode 917 is one of the most well-known debates in the podcast's history. The problem begins nearly 2 hours into the episode when Joe asks Crowder what topics he doesn't want to discuss, and when Crowder brings up the marijuana issue, Rogan immediately becomes confrontational and the conversation quickly devolves. Crowder tries to shift the conversation's focus to his credit, but his comments had clearly struck a nerve with an inebriated Rogan who is determined to defend his beloved medicine. What makes the situation so awkward is that there appears to be a disconnect between how the two perceive the hostility of the encounter. Joe is combative, but only in the sense of busting your friend's balls, which Crowder clearly dislikes. Crowder returned to the show in 2018 without incident after Joe apologized for his actions in a lengthy Instagram post. Milo Yiannopoulos. Milo Yiannopoulos is a political commentator and writer who is well known for his work on a variety of hot-button issues. He's a far-right commentator who, among other things, mocks Islam, feminism, and social justice. During the Joe Rogan podcast, the two discussed a variety of topics, which resulted in a heated debate. Milo discussed religion, claiming that Christianity is a source of most acceptable behaviors in today's world. Joe Rogan ended up going on a rant, refusing to accept the opinions of his guests. Mark Gordon. Mark Gordon is a medical consultant who specializes in the psychological effects of war and post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. Mark Gordon discussed a supplement called glutathione, which is said to help people with chronic fatty liver disease, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Joe Rogan was astounded by the supplement's positive effects and believed Mark Gordon did not know what he was talking about. He also expressed his wish to be smarter so that he could confront his guests about his claims. But that's gonna do it for today though, so if you all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future content that we'll put out for you guys. We're signing off for now, but we'll surely catch you all in the next one.